Hi there, it's Cheryl from Cheryl Sheridan Wellness, and I'm here to talk to you about belly fat. Now, belly fat's one of those things that we have all been annoyed and frustrated with could be for our entire lives. It could be after we had kids. It could be as we are going through perimenopause and menopause. Or for men, it goes on and off during the years. And, for us women, you hear about, oh my gosh, getting pear shape, or we seem to always carry it in our stomach area and then, and around our hips and thighs. So we have that dreaded pear shape that no one likes to talk about. And then with men, they get the beer gut because theirs settles right into just their stomach area. And it does have something to do with genetics for sure. Now, in my challenge groups, in my VIP challenges, in my virtual wellness center, it's exactly what I tackle, is to teach people how to tackle belly fat. And I wish I could say there was a quick fix, and I wish I could say that you're gonna lose it in a week or you're gonna lose it in a month. But I am here to tell you that it takes time and consistency, and I know it's tedious and boring, and that our society has grown to where we just want things done fast. We just want them fast. And we want to look for another diet plan that maybe a star, one of the stars put out in one of their books, or maybe something at the grocery store. They have a new something, you're going to lose, 20 pounds in 14 days. None of that stuff is long lasting and sustainable, and it does not work. But I have found a great base system in how to reduce that belly fat, and how over time that it continues to burn fat as you eat the right way. And it really is by doing these 5 things. And not all 5 things are all to do with food. The first one is we talk about not totally eliminating alcohol, but we definitely learn how to cut down on alcohol because it is one of the number one contributors to belly fat. The second thing is the processed foods and eating quickly and eating too much of a certain food and not enough of the other. There is a science to it, and I teach the science and exactly what that is to start your journey in my VIP group. The third thing is workouts and exercising. Maybe you are just stuck on cardio and you go to spin class every day and you can't figure out why the scale isn't moving because you're outputting all these calories, or so you think, so that you can burn them. But the problem is that cardio is not the end all be all to the belly fat. Actually, it is incorporating weight training and resistance training into your routine during the week. So where cardio is super good for your heart, it will help burn some calories, but it really only does that in that first 30-minute segment, and then it's done. What's great about weight training is that it continues to burn calories because as your metabolism is sped up, and it is going ahead and repairing muscles, and muscles require more energy to sustain, and then it's just good all around. So you need a balanced workout plan, which many people do not have. The last two, a lot of people are surprised about, but so you may be doing all 3 right? You cut down on alcohol, you aren't eating processed foods, you've kind of learned your portion control, you've gotten your workouts in the check for the most part, but these 2 things are out of balance, and one is stress. The stress in your life creates an imbalance with your cortisol hormone, and that puts your body into stress and panicked survival mode, and it holds on to fat. So for my clients who are very stressed, they're finding that they're just doing this uphill battle that they can't seem to win. But getting rid of the stress all of a sudden the weight's going to come off as well. The last one is sleep. And sometimes the stress and the sleep go together. So what happens is if you're stressed, you're not sleeping, and you need to sleep 7 to 8 hours. It's not just something that they want to put out there and you hear about it all the time. It's an actual fact. You need to sleep that 7 or 8 hours because you have two hormones, ghrelin, and they both, and leptin, they both need to be restored in the cycles in that 7 or 8 hours so that they can repair. If they don't, it is your hunger hormone and what tells you your full hormone. So when they don't repair, guess what happens? You feel totally hungry the next day, and our first thing is we want to go to comfort foods to make us feel like we have energy, which we don't. It's usually like a big spike and then a crash again. So all those 5 things we have to put together, and that's what we learn in my VIP groups. And you can stay in for my 21 days group, or you can continue on with me for as long as you need until you get it down pat. But I am telling you, there is no quick fix. It's what worked for me. It's what's kept me going exactly the same for 6 years and staying on track. So if you'd like to try, fill out my challenge group application. That is to the right of the screen, and we can get you into my next challenge group.